Come on, let's have it. Big up to everybody who's here. Saeed TV. This is the Unfiltered podcast. Big up to HAG Music. We cook them scumbags. We did indeed. Arsenal fans, they tried to come to me before the game. I know who you are. I've got the receipts. You tried to come to me before the game and said, listen, we're going to get the W today. Well, where are you now, eh? Where are you now? Zayn Miassi, all you lot that were talking the most, this and that. Listen, Andy Tate, flawless. We're in the building. My voice is gone. I can't tell you how crazy that was at Old Trafford today. Andy Tate, what you saying, man? What a day. What a game. What a day.
A well-deserved hard work win. And we got a little bit tired towards the end. But yeah. We really, truly deserved that win. And a bit of controversy as well. Bit of spice. Even Harry Maguire coming on. The clock stopped when he come on, which was mad. That's an X-file. I was losing my shit when he come on. Rashford, little bit hot and cold again first half, but scores 2 and an assist. Anthony scoring. The place is bouncing, and all we want to do is be happy and enjoy it. And mate, it was great. 4 on the bounce. Where's the crisis? What we were talking about.
Yep, exactly. Big up to Nate H. Says, Zayn, hold that L. Put out your mum's credit card. Breaking news. Arteta is looking for his pants. Man, like flawless, man. What are you telling me, man? What are you telling me? My voice is gone, man.
Your voice is gone. Good to be back. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, I missed the show last week. It's good to be back. And what a show to come back to. Beating Arsenal. You know what I'm saying? The day of moving to Arsenal, it's always good quieting them down because they talk way too much. You know what I'm saying? People call them August Invincibles. They'd already won the league because they had won 5 games in a row. They hadn't played anybody. And they played a good team in us. And we moved to them. Deserved victory. I'm not hearing anything.
I'm not hearing anything.
How dare you turn up to the Theatre of Dreams with a midfield of Lokonga, Xhaka, and Odegaard? You know what I'm saying? That's a crime against football. Like, what did you expect? What did you think was going to happen? Play all the pretty football you want, but what did the hair have to do? Next to nothing.
Let's be real.
What did he do?
Let's be real, man. And their goal came out of a fortuitous deflection that Saka just tapped it in. Let's be real, man. And that Odegaard, Odegaard.
I'll give him that. They had a 10-minute spell and he had 3 chances and he scored, but that was it. They didn't do, like you say, they didn't do anything else. They had a 10-minute spell. That was it.
Yeah. Big up to K, whatever it is. Zayn Mias's mum's credit card not working today. Loved how the defense. Yeah, exactly.
That is a mad funny super champion.
Yeah, no.
That is mad funny.
Loved how the defense roughed up Jesus. Jesus is in Varane's pocket, people. And we're going to wait until Varane allows it to the world to find out when Jesus is coming out of his pocket. Absolutely bullied him. He didn't give him a space today, an edge. Big up to
There's a Arsenal. Song in that somewhere.
Yeah, exactly. Arsenal back girl drinks and take United them home. Big up to you, man. But listen, let me tell you something, people, yeah? Man United, I think, were in control for the first 15 minutes or so. Arsenal then kind of almost took the game to us, and we had to then sit off them because we can't go toe-to-toe with Arsenal. They're 3 years ahead of them. They started to control the game. They started to press us in certain areas. We then got the goal. We went into the second half. Second half came around, right? The first 10 minutes, Arsenal started to dictate things here and there. We then brought in Ronaldo. Ronaldo, for me as well, man. People have to give him credit. He changed the game, the complexion of the game. They made their substitutions, and Ten Hag combated that and said, you know what? I'm going to show you what I can do. And we give them 2 quick-fire goals, but it was their naivety, but also our man management of Ten Hag to see that and counteract that and score them 2 goals in that quick transitional period. So I'm sorry, man. Arsenal, they almost like in the second half were almost trying to find an answer. But Smith Rowe over the bar. What was that other community? Fabio Vieira over the bar. They were trying. You see, Lisandro Martinez with the header. We wanted it more. I'm sorry, Arsenal fans, but you're gonna have to hold this L.
Yeah, and we ain't even
We
sorry.
deserve this. A manager that finally understands the game. And people can say, it's Ollie Ball, this and that. Shut up, man. This is Ten Hag. Put some respect on Ten Hag's name, man.
Facts.
We finally got a
Season,
manager.
Hag season.
Yeah, we got some nut jobs. We got some nut jobs in there now, and I'm really enjoying it. We got a manager who's a nut job, who's not afraid to make decisions. We got Martinez, who is also a nut job from Argentina, and now we got Anthony. We've got nut jobs mentality, mate. That's what we need. We've been lacking, and we've got 3 of them already. So I hope the others feed off it.
Yeah, Arteta panic with the subs and talk show levels. Big up my guy Ransom Bants. United. United. Listen, they can play the pretty football all they want. But I'm telling you now, yeah, Eric Ten Hag is the man. I feel secure with Eric Ten Hag. I know things are working his way. I know that he's got a method to the plan.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure there'll be a defeat or 2. We'll lose games again this season, but we've got a dogged determination now to scrap and fight for every ball in every game. And that's all you want. I mean, we could play like that and get absolutely crucified, and lose 1-0 and it doesn't work. But at least it's there. And who knows what we can do this season? Top 4, 5th place, cup. Who knows?
Exactly.
Knows?
And that's all Andy, you touched on it there. That's all we asked for from the players. And we was talking on that before we went on this run. It's now 4 games in a row in terms of just closing down. You know what I'm saying? Having the correct attitude, having the correct mentality. Actually, all the stuff that we laugh and joke about, the desire, the passion, the intensity, all of these things, they're showing that. And it's coming from the defense as well. Defense high-fiving after blocks. We are the passion merchant team right now. And I am fully invested. I am fully all for it. Let's go. I'm saying, you can, like you said, you can do all the pretty patterns you want, hold possession, all of this stuff. But what did it come to? Arsenal fans saying, we played better. All right, then you lot play better. We'll take the 3 points. That being said, the first 20 minutes, we battered them because we was the dominant one. We had like 74% possession. And then from like 20 minutes on all the way up until they scored the goal in the second half, they had more of the possession. It's like, it's what you do with the possession. Playing a high line at Old Trafford.
We made an impact. We made our impact be known. What did they do with all their possession? One chance to Odegaard and the goal that they had in the second half. What did they do in the second half? People kept telling me, we had chance second half. You didn't.
What chances? No. It just looked like it just looked good. And it does look good when you team, but we've seen this happen before. For older heads, they know what United Arsenal are like. Wenger used to do this all the time. They come to Old Trafford, dominate the ball, and we catch them on the break and win. Yeah, we did this. And this is just the new age version of it. Playing a high line at Old Trafford. Here we go. He's back.
Here we go. He's here.
Hey! Credit card, Zane.
Direct debit, mate. He's saying, Saeed, you won the second cup after beating us. Your first cup was beating Liverpool. We dominated Pep. Same mistakes when he played Ollie. Arteta will learn. Who's still at the top of the league? Well, that's temporary, mate. What's not temporary is your naivety and the manager skills of Arteta crumbles again. Where was Saliba, the best defender in the world, apparently? Where were they for that goal, Rashford's goal? Where were you? Gabriel went with his hairline. Big up, Saeed. Nice to see Andy and Flawless. We deserved it today. We did, man. People saying here it's not sustainable. Yes, it is sustainable.
It is definitely
sustainable to play and have the discipline we have to. It is sustainable. The way Ericsson played. That is sustainable.
It's not a crime to have confidence. It is not a crime. And it's like people are making it out like you shouldn't be. This is not allowed. This is not allowed. You are entitled to be confident. And if you draw on every last 4 games, we're doing it. It's not a crime, people. And to the hate people who hate us, jog on, because we'll carry on doing it. We'll carry on.
Jog on.
It's not a crime in this world to have confidence. Arsenal have had confidence last 5 games. It's fair enough. But it's like we're not allowed. Yeah, shut down, put them down, send them packing straight back down the M1. Telling
I
you.
said we'd do it as well. I said we'd win today. 110%. I said we would win this game. This team is overrated. We've seen this with Arsenal year in, year out for almost 2 decades now. It literally has been. They go on a little run, they get gassed. Now that's coming to a stop. We pulled the wheels off that bandwagon. Now it's going nowhere. And I'm so happy that it was us that did it to him. Absolutely, because now they're just whining and complaining about all these things. And yes, the way we're playing is sustainable because we play different ways. We didn't play the exact same way against Arsenal the entire 90 minutes. We didn't play the exact same. The way we played against Leicester wasn't the same way we played against Southampton. It's different tricks. It's not one size fits all. We're not Liverpool. Look at Klopp. That's why they're struggling, because they have a one side. That kick and run system is all well and good. But what happens when people shut it down? Like, you have to, there's different ways. What they say, there's different ways to skin a cat. There's different ways to win a football match, to win football matches. And we're showing that.
Facts. And this will come. We're 5 games into our
5 games.
Into what Ten Hag's doing. And this was a man who people were saying, oh, Eric 10 months after the Brentford game.
Yeah.
But again, he's adapted as a manager. Zayn here saying United fans are only getting gas because they know they beat a very good team. Also, that goal should have counted. Bruno is a snowflake. No, he's not. It was a clear foul. Again, you have to cheat to win.
It was Eriksen. The foul
again,
wasn't on Bruno.
Want to cheat to win. You know what I mean? I'm sorry.
And he in the back and 2 hands pushing. And no attempt to get the ball as well.
It's a foul.
So please, Zayn, enlighten us. You know, where in the real book is that? You know what I mean? If you don't make an attempt to get the ball and you knee somebody in the back of the legs and push him, I think 9 times out of 10, that's a foul.
It's a blatant foul. I called it on the TV as I'm watching. Like, that's a foul in real time, seeing it once. And then when the referee went and looked at it, I'm like, why is this taking so long? It's a clear foul. He got nowhere near the football. I know it hurts you lot because it was a good goal, but he got nowhere near the football. Therefore, it's a foul. Simple as that.
Absolutely, man. Guys, there's nearly 800 of you watching. Please smash a like on the video, because you know what? Yeah, people try to take the mick out of Ten Hag, and I said, you know what, man? He took Maguire out, he took Luke Shaw out, and look at his defense transformed. He's been brave enough to do that when other managers haven't done that. Eriksen today, wow. People said to me, you know, he won't be able to do it. You know what I mean? It's this and that. It's gone all this. Eriksen was unbelievable today. McTominay, oh my God. I don't know what this guy is on. But transformed. And you have to give credit where it's due. What? Yeah, there you go. Exactly.
Transformed.
You know what I mean? Malacio. Oh my days. I don't think Luke Shaw will ever play again. Malacio. Oh my days. Atmosphere was rocking, mate. Honestly, man, rocking.
Yeah, it was a good atmosphere all inside the stadium, even outside. Coming out at the end, is like, yeah, and the protest before as well.
Yeah, I was there as well. Yeah,
still going. I was there with my old man and my brother, and it's still going. I've got a green and gold scarf now, so yeah, this is still got to keep it going. Still got to keep it going, but there is a feel good factor around, and that's all we ask for.
Yeah, absolutely.
What impressed you the most, Flawless Man?
What's been impressing me the most already, like throughout this run, this whole 4-game winning run, defensively, how solid we look. We don't look like we're gonna concede goals, even when the momentum's with the other team. When Arsenal had the momentum today, I'm never extremely worried. I'm never extremely concerned. And they do have talented players. Like Jesus is good, Saka's good, Martinelli's good. They were all bright today, but I'm confident in one-on-one situations, whether it's Dalot, whether it's Malacio, whether it's Martinez, whether it's Varane, Scott McTominay, who we just mentioned in front as well. So in terms of that, always, and how we rolled out the momentum and how clinical we was on the break. Clinical we was with the runs and that. Like Eriksen, his run, if I just use his goal as an example, then squaring it to Rashford. Because I'm shouting at the TV on the watch, square it. You know what I'm saying? Do the FIFA sweaty in it. Square it. You know what I'm saying? And he did. Rashford scored. Rashford's weight of pass as well for Anthony. That goal, that was a very, very well worked goal.
The Eriksen played the ball. That was an unbelievable
Eriksen was quite
well.
the ball that Eriksen for both the first 2 goals, because he was involved in all 3, but the first 2, the pass that he whipped round the corner for Bruno for then Bruno to then take it on, and we ended up scoring the first goal, is so underrated. And that's what's been lacking from our midfield area so much. And you see the difference. Eriksen is just, I've been saying it the entire time he's been playing. He just does the simple
Facts.
things well. Receiving
Yeah.
the ball on the half turn, clipping the ball around the corner. And it's basic, but not everybody can do it. And you
Not
see it
everybody
when
can
there's
do
lack of midfield. Look at certain midfields and that. Look at Arsenal's midfield today. They couldn't do that. Odegaard and Xhaka and Lokonga. Look at Liverpool's midfield when they played us. They don't have midfielders to do that. Chelsea are crying. They're complaining about their midfielders not doing that. So yeah, it's vital. But yeah, that's what impressed me in terms of we seem like we have a team again. That's the best thing about it. We have a team again. We have a manager with a plan, and he's proactive as well with his substitutions. That also impressed me. Because when he took off Anthony for Ronaldo, I was like, what is going on here?
Yeah.
What is he doing? I was like, what's he doing? I'm like, but you're going to live and die by your decisions. Yeah, you're going to live and die by your decisions, and his decisions he's getting right. And this is why everyone was overreacting over the first 2 games. Let him get his players in. Now it's slowly resembling his team, and he's getting the most out of players who were here. Varane looks reborn. Varane looks like
man.
Quality. Like he's always been a good player anyway. Dalot's been quality. I've said about Dalot, I think he's a good fullback. McTominay is the one that surprised me. McTominay is the one that surprised. And he's getting use out of Rashford as well. He's using for all his deficiencies. He's using what Rashford, and props to Rashford because the assist today for Anthony was quality, and he played a similar pass to Sancho.
I'm not Rashford's biggest fan, but he did. He was very quiet, but he still did the business.
Yeah, when it came to it,
2 goals. Set
up the Anthony goal with the weighted pass, which was very similar to the Sancho goal against Leicester, and then scored the goal as well. Great run, stayed on side. Something we've been critical of, stayed on side.
He took a deflection.
But it's off Ben White.
Yeah. That's what I said on my vlog. I didn't know it was going in. I thought it was in.
From my angle, I thought it was going wide.
Yeah. Big up Zayn Miassi says, Saeed used all your super chats and I sent you back to hack the VAR. Europa League is ours. We shall see you for
He's blaming you. He said you sorry to cut you off. He said you hacked the VAR, Saeed. That's
I hacked the VAR, people, according to Zayn Miassi. You know what I mean? Be like Rocky 3. Rocky came back and beat me, Mr. T. We will do the same. You know
I don't think you've beat me today, mate. I tell you. And we all know what happened in Rocky 4.
Facts.
Exactly.
Facts. You know what I'm saying? And that's our stadium, Emirates. We own that. That's the Sir Jesse Lingard Stadium. We own that. That's ours. That ain't yours. We'll see you there. How about that? You'll see us there. We see you there. That's our home pitch. That's our home pitch.
Oh my God, man. Ericsson again, man. You know what, man? It reminded me of Michael Carrick, what he used to do, Paul Scholes, you know what I mean? We just have someone who is a dictator now, you know, in that midfield when we need it. And we need that quality. We haven't had that midfield quality for a while. And now it's making Bruno Fernandes think now. That pass, oh my God, Bruno Fernandes, that pass into Rashford was sensational. Absolutely sensational. And you know what? Now they're starting to just believe in themselves in that little final third. We're looking more potent now. When we're getting that little final third space, Andy, we're actually believing ourselves now. And that's what you want to see.
Yeah, you're making the right runs. You're getting the passes. You're getting the goals. We're starting from the back. We're going through the midfield, and we're working up front. I mean, I thought we were a little bit tired in midfield for a bit. Around the 65th, 70th minute, we were a little bit tired.
They brought Fred on.
Yeah. Even I was scratching my head when Fred come on, like Casemiro. But just a little bit tired. But it's all good. It's all good. That's all you want. Everyone's making the right passes, working together. You could see the togetherness. Like I say, I'm sure Arsenal's got a team bonding and the togetherness. Like I say, every team's got it now. And now we've got one we can identify with.
Absolutely.
I'm going to look at this here. This is so key, man. This is so key. 16 final third passes. We don't have a player who is going to just pass it side to side. He wants to get that ball further forward. 3 chances created, 1 assist.
His progressive passing is like I said, that's why I mentioned him in particular, because it's so underrated, that skill. Because it don't look good like on the eye. Like for instance, if we don't get the first goal from him passing it into Bruno, no one's talking about that pass. But that pass has cut through Arsenal's midfield and turned him around.
He's a difference between winning a game or getting something out of a game. Right. And that's it. And we've got Europa League starts next week as well. So maybe I think he's earned a rest as well.
Oh, yeah. No rest.
Yeah, he brought in Ronaldo. That Ronaldo substitution was massive, you know, because it allowed us to kind of hold up the ball. And when was it the goal when Ericsson went through Bruno, it was Ronaldo that got it originally, and then was it Bruno that passed it
Bruno
into
played
Eriksen?
the pass. Yeah.
But Ronaldo
Bruno.
originally had the ball and held it up, and then passed it into Bruno, and then we got into them little pockets a bit more. And Ten Hag seen that they took off Zinchenko, and then we changed our kind of little system and whatnot, and then it's about outsmarting in them kind of moments, Andy. We've got to be ready to outsmart them. You've got to be ready to have that game management, I have that man management, and say, you know what, I'm going to try this now. And they were naive, and we took advantage. We could have said, you know what?
Yeah. He's adapting, he's recycling, he's processing every minute, and everything's going in the resack. Every 5 minutes, he's thinking something, and he's looking and seeing it, and he's taking notes and looking at it. He can see it. So Ten Hag will do it. The team will do it, and I think it's been drummed into him now. Like you can change just like that. And I say in the old days, like we dragged it out, didn't we? We always dragged something out. We never made a change when everyone could see we have to change something. But this is constantly getting changed every 5 minutes. Yeah, on the ball, 24/7. And I say I've never seen that before, but it's good to see. It's refreshing.
Yeah, we ain't seen it in
McTominay
years.
was just a crazy. You know, when McTominay got injured, I think everyone around me was like, shit. Like we actually need him in this little transitional period here, because he was getting the ball and starting to move it. I was shocked when I was like, you know what? Like Casemiro coming in now in this moment of the game, I think I wouldn't say detrimental, but I feel like at that moment, McTominay was winning a lot of the balls flawless and was almost like helping us on that transition next.
Definitely.
It's almost, look what the manager's doing.
It's amazing how having a system around can help players, because it covers up your deficiencies. McTominay is winning the ball back and passing it simple. That's all we need him to do. We don't need you 4, 5, 6 touches. Nah, win the ball back, play it, you know what I'm saying, to the nearest guy to you. And literally that's what he's doing. Sweeping up, screening, getting involved. Like literally that's what it is. And I thought he played well today, and I thought he's been good. I thought he was very good against Southampton as well. So you gotta give him props, because if he was playing poorly, we'd all be here criticizing him, and we've all been very critical of him. But he's in good form, and he deserves his place on merit. That's why I said if Ten Hag starts him, I understand. He should be earned. We've been screaming about this. I've been saying it in particular, all about merit and holding players accountable. And if you're not playing well, you're dropped. If you're playing well, you'll keep your place. He keeps his shirt. That's now on Casemiro to take that off him, and that's now on Scott McTominay to keep his form.
The pennies dropped with him.
I hope so.
He can't be a guarantee all the time. So that's why he's dragging these performances out when he was totally ineffective in the first 2 games and the back end of last season.
Competition, but that's his competition doesn't allow you to be complacent, because he knows now. Right, I lose this out. Yeah, Casemiro gets it. I might not get my shirt back. That's Luke Shaw now with Malacia. You mentioned it, Saeed. That's Maguire as well. That's Maguire, that's Lindelof, that's Wan-Bissaka. Now we have to fight. All right, well, these men are in great form. So when we play in the Europa League, where I'm expecting them all to play, we have to step up. Competition for places.
Imagine Martial in that glue there, and then allowing the my God.
It'll cook. 100%.
They're not ready. They're not ready, man.
This ain't even our final form, because Ten Hag's going to add players to this. That's what I'm saying. Like, he's figuring out who works in the system, who don't. And he's going to add to this, whether it's in the window, depending on what goes on in the World Cup, and definitely next summer. So, like, not necessarily De Jong, but a De Jong type. I'm saying, what happens when he signs his striker, who he wants, depending on what goes on with Martial and Ronaldo? What happens if he gets another 6, another centre back, like these things, another right back, to add more competition to places? That's what we want. It's a squad game.
Yeah, all you want is to put. He's put fear in him, and
absolutely.
That's what we've been missing.
Big up to PJ, says Invincibles more like Invisibles. Get out of here. And do you think you man can beat Arsenal Emirates? Listen, game by game, man. That's not until January, man. So we'll be there, man. Like I said, we'll be there.
Might be Europa League final. See you in Hungary.
Yeah, you know what I mean. I thought Anthony, what do you make of Anthony's debut? I thought for me he looked threatening on that right-hand side on that first half. Certain situations, like I said, that goal, the finish was just different gravy, man. Different gravy.
What I liked about him is he added a balance to the team instantly. He's someone who wants to be out there and he's comfortable out there. A left-footed right winger is all we've been crying out for. So once the ball goes out there, it's a threat. I also think it will help Dalot as well in terms of building a partnership down that right-hand side. But yeah, this is his first game, goal. looked frightening. I'm with it. I'm saying in that.
Yeah. And also the way he went to the Arsenal fans, because you know what they said, you know what they chanted. I don't know if you could hear it on camera. Yeah,
nah, I couldn't
they were
hear it. I had it on
chanting,
mute.
"What a waste of money!
Oh,
What a waste of money!" You know, with the you know what I mean.
That's why
what did he do?
That's why he had a word. The ref had a word with him, right?
Yeah,
right.
because they were singing "What a waste of money," and what did he do? He got the ball and he just went. Basically, and I loved it. And I must have tweeted at halftime. I went, you know what, man? Fair play, man. Fair play to you. We've got a player who now it's like, you know what? I want that kind of guy who's a little bit of a prick, you know. Like I want
man,
that
shit housery. You want that shit housery?
Oh yeah,
man. Yeah. Give it him back, and it's rightfully so.
Throw an hand grenade in. Walk away with a smile on your face. Have it.
Love it.
Yeah,
love it.
You know what I'm saying?
Like when a Joker walks away in Batman and the buildings are exploding and there's a Joker dressed as a nurse. Yeah. That's what you want.
You know what, man? I'm here for the jokes, man. And a good thing about Anthony, by the way, is that, you know what? He brings two people in. Like, you know, they were scared, man. Zinchenko and they had to double up on him. And then what Ten Hag needs to do there is then use the space wisely. Big up to my guy, Danny United.
Yeah, big up Danny United.
Big up to my guy. Listen, this guys, there's 900 of you here. Make sure you guys are following Sarcasm City and make sure you go following Andy Tate's channel. Link is in the description, people. And guys, get the likes up, man. Nearly 900 of you watching. We're Man United, and we're never gonna stop. Ole, ole. Ole, ole. Nah, man, because you know what it is here? When I was walking to the game, I must have had about 10 Arsenal fans say to me, you best be here when we win, all right? We best be here. We're going to win. We're going to get that W, mate. And I went, I'll be here. Don't worry, because we're going to win, and you're going to hold that L. And you know what? None of them came to me at the end. What a shame, eh? All them people that were talking the most, you know what I mean, and saying, oh, we're 5 unbeaten, respect us and this and that, man. We're built different round here, man. We're different now, Andy.
Yeah, I wonder how true he's feeling. You know what I mean?
Yeah, them man over there. Them man over there, you know.
He's such a great guy. Such a great guy. But I bet he'd be gutted. He'd be gutted today.
You know what I mean?
Robbie.
Exactly, man.
Because they were giving it when they beat us at the end of the season.
They was,
oh yeah,
100%.
It was. So you got. If you give it, you got to take it as well.
Yeah,
if you give it.
They was upset. I seen Robbie's fan cam. He was complaining, talking about it's a foul. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, it wasn't a foul.
There, man.
He was complaining in it. Shout out to Don Robbie and that, but it's a foul.
It wasn't a foul.
Yeah, he was saying it wasn't a foul. Yeah. The one on Ericsson, the goal should have stood. And how they boxed us off the park, and they played better than us and all this stuff in it. Like, you play better.
Who cares, man? That's the whole history of Arsenal. They play better football. And
don't win nothing. You know what I'm saying? That's them. Play fantastic football. What a European Cup in your history for Arsenal. You don't win shit. You know what I'm saying? And I don't win nothing in Europe. What are you talking about? And did you see the clip of Robbie talking about Anthony beforehand? And he was like,
what did he say?
Anthony, he was like, this ain't the Dutch league. You're not playing against Go Ahead or Herenveen or anybody like that. What is he gonna do? And then he bags. It's just irony, man. That's just irony. That is just irony. Talking all this rubbish about him, and then he bags against your team in a 3-1 win.
I also got put in a spliff, says Troy. Smoking that cannon, man.
Gunners,
and at the end,
what gunners?
They brought on 3 substitutions. We brought on the right substitutions. Again, game management.
Thanks.
Andy, we brought on the right substitutions. They didn't.
Masterclass. Manager.
Yes. And that's what I've said. It's Ten Hag masterclass. And people say, oh, it's luck. It's Ollie ball and this and that. Shut up, man.
Cool. All right. Whatever, innit? It's a win. I don't care, innit? We winning games with 4 in a row. We won 4 in a row. Whatever, man. Did your team win this weekend? If they didn't shut up, innit? That's all I want to say about that. Did your team get 3 points? That's what I want to know.
If the shoe was on the other foot, they'd be absolutely going gaga tonight if they won.
Facts. How many people did you say there's Saeed 900? There'd be 2,900 if United lost 3-1. If United had lost 3-1, it would be 2,900 in there. All disappeared. Kind of like Arsenal's midfield, but we move.
Social media is quiet tonight.
Quiet
tonight, man.
Quiet. I'm looking for them. Like, yo, whatever you lot, I'm out here win, lose or draw. You lot just
I
disappear
know,
like that.
and you think all the controversy this weekend as well. It's like social media has gone into meltdown with some of the VAR decisions this weekend. Absolutely crazy. So it's just the people. It's just the equipment's there, but we have the right people's haven't got the bottle to make a decision.
Yeah. And you know what, man? Andy, talk about our defense, man. Wow, man. Apart from that little bit of mistake that we got caught a little bit, you know what I mean? Like, it was a mistake. I think it deflected off someone, and then Saka just tapped it in. You know what I mean? Our defense, Varane bullied Jesus. Bullied him.
Absolutely dogged, determined. And I remember it Delo when we put it out for a corner on Thursday. He looked like he won the WWE Heavyweight Championship, the way he was celebrating. So that's all you want. Dogged determination, defending, bodies on the line. Any part of your body, if it's your face, your legs, your backside. Oh yeah, just throw yourself at everything, and that's what we're doing. I mean, you're going to get a mistake or two. That's fair enough. Arsenal had 10 minutes. That was it. Because they had to come at us. And as soon as they equalised, let's say, did a defence, like they went back into their shell, and we just went forward.
Exactly. Talk to me, flawless man. Varane, man, like I said, man, he's got phone keys and he's got Jesus in his back pocket, man.
Jesus
didn't give him an inch today.
100, but that's Varane for you though. I've been saying it for the longest, even when we had him last season. Like, football is all about systems. Yes, you can have great individuals who can improve that, but you need to implement systems around him, whether that's defensively or whether that's going forward. And we're seeing that. All of a sudden now he has someone who's competent next to him in Martinez. He has Malacia on one side, Dalot's the other side, and he looks like Champions League Varane. That play has always been there. It's not like he's just got quicker or something has majorly changed or something. No, he just has help. I'm saying, like, you see the difference. Like, all of a sudden, Maguire's not in the side and Shaw's not in the side and Wan-Bissaka's not in the side, and we look defensively better. Who would have known, in it, with a better manager and better players and a structure, we actually look defensively better. So I'm very impressed. And Varane's managed to stay fit because he played what? That's 4 games in a row now. I'm saying he's played 4 games in a row, 100%, still undefeated. Love that.
Look at this, people, man. Look at this. Look at this, people. Look at that. Man United's record with Varane and Martinez: 4 games, 4 wins, 2 clean sheets, 2 goals conceded, 0 defeats, man. Again, the manager said enough is enough. Maguire, Shaw, you're out of the team. Malacia comes in as well. Andy Tate, this is what we wanted to see, man.
This is competition now. This is what we've been lacking. And like I say, Maguire, Wan-Bissaka, Shaw, they'll be fearful. And it's up to them now. If they want to fight, if they want to stay, they want to be a part of a competitive team, they have to show their chance. If they get it on Thursday, they're going to have to do it. Because if this is the future, I'm all for it.
Definitely, without that. But that's all we wanted. Again, was competition for places. Now they got to fight to get their places back. But I said this about Varane and Martinez. Perfect fall for each other. One's the aggressive one, one's the sweeper. And it works. It's a perfect blend, perfect balance. Adding Martinez being left-footed as well adds a nice balance. And then you got Malacia outside of him as well. So it can only grow. This is just the start. Like you mentioned, Saeed, Arsenal are 3 years into their project. We're a couple months. Only 5 games. We're only 5 games into ours, 5-6 games into ours. So we're only going to get better as Ten Hag understands how good, understands what players he can use and what players he can't. And players get used to his system as well and his instructions. So I'm looking forward to it.
I don't think it is injury. No, it was just more of a cramp.
I hope it's just
cramp. Anthony went off holding his groin. I hope that's
No, it's just getting used to it. Hopefully that's not too serious, isn't it? But
somebody mentioned that he went off, he hobbled off.
Hopefully it's precaution.
Yeah. Precaution, hopefully, man. Big up to Abdurrahman, innit? Mohammed. But like I said, man, 4 wins on the bounce. But like I said, you know what it is? I was chatting to the steward. He goes, it's a different Man United in terms of their resilience. They don't want it. They don't want to get beaten. The animals, man. They're like, we've seen the soft underbelly Andy. We've seen a soft United that's crumbled. And this manager said, you know what, enough is enough. And you know what he said? The biggest thing that he said as well, he said, we've still got to improve. Like, that's what Ten Hag has said.
Because we're playing Europa League football now Thursday. We have to take this seriously. This, like I say, I'm all for Flawless said we're 3 years behind Arsenal. This could be the shortcut you need to leap ahead of them. Because if you win this Europa League, you go, like I say, you're in the Champions League, you bypass the Champions League qualification from the league, and we take it all seriously now. We have to go for it. We have to have competition and go for the European football.
Yeah, 100%. Ten Hag says, I understand fans, they dream. We are at the start of the process. We are still far away. And that's why people have got to be patient. We've got to be patient, man.
That's fine. That's all we want to do. Look, we're with you, mate. We're with you. We've got you. We've got your corner, mate.
Absolutely. It's all a process, and we just want to see the progress. We want to see the idea, and we can see that now in these 4 games. What the idea is, what the plan is, what's going on. And it's like, we're not asking to win the league or anything. We're just asking to compete. This is all we said for the team. The players we have are good enough to compete, and we're seeing that. We've just beat Liverpool and Arsenal in the space of 7 days in back-to-back weekends.
Back to back, bro.
You got, or whenever it was, maybe 2 weekends. I don't know. But yeah.
In 2 weeks, we got from bottom of the league to fourth.
To fourth. Yeah. 3 points off top. And Europa League, I've said this already, that should be a competition we target. We have more than enough quality to win that. Not only is it a trophy, it's a European trophy, and it gets you back into the Champions League, like Andy mentioned.
Facts, man. He goes, everyone has to bring their own maximum to Carrington to bring the process in the right direction. I am not thinking we are there yet, but we're in a good direction.
So just said
he goes
in the right way.
Yeah, I set the standards every day. There's a lot of room for improvement. Again, we've got a manager now he has to, players have to set up a standard, Andy. They can't just fall. 1 minute's this, 1 minute's that. No, you have to keep going.
No, every day's got to be a challenge. Even when even on your day off, you got to be worried. When you're off, you got to be thinking, "Oh God, what am I going to do to get back into this side?" And the players who are maintaining it, what are they thinking? I've got to keep this going. I've got to keep this going.
Yeah,
because I do not want to lose my place. Let's say competition, fight for places. All competition, World Cup coming up as well.
Yes.
Players will play out their skin when they didn't want to know last season.
Because World Cup is round the corner. There's no wait till January. Maybe I get my move. The World Cup is in November.
It's game 8. We play game 8. There's a little mini break in there for an international.
We need to win Crystal Palace, and then it's a derby, the Manchester derby.
Leeds got Leeds in between.
Oh, is it Leeds in between?
Leeds,
Leeds, then City. We'll see what
Palace leaves.
Where's the derby at? Is it OT or is it empty?
Nah, their ground, man. The empty ad.
October 2nd.
Okay, yeah.
Then it's the break. Then it's another 8 games. Then the World Cup.
Jesus.
Okay.
Even in between all that, you got Europa League, Carabao Cup starts as well, I think. So
yeah, we got Villa. We got Villa. Yeah.
You know what? Let me bring it up. I think I can bring up.
Then we got Christmas. Then we got an absolute powder keg straight through till summer again.
Powder keg. We do.
So,
you know what though?
You got football every other week.
Yes, that's what we want.
FA Cup as well.
FA Cup, last stages of the Europa League as well. Like that's gonna be good.
Say that, mate. If we finish 4th or 5th, FA Cup, Europa League, happy days. I'll take them.
See, look at
that. You're right. And we got Real Sociedad at home, obviously Europa League, Crystal Palace away, Sheriff away, Leeds at home. October we've got Manchester derby, and October 6th we've got Omnia.
Yeah,
but you know what, man? I'm looking at this
point.
City team, man. Like I said, yeah, you know what I mean? They're brilliant and whatnot, but they're still naive at the back, man. So we could take advantage of that, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, selling that him to Arsenal, big mistake.
Go there and compete. That's what we want to see, is go there and compete. That's what we're saying. And we will go there with a plan. And yes, they have a better team, better players. But go play, go crash into someone.
So be it. But at least they're not. If you lose, you've actually give your all. Not
There's
just roll over and hit.
Yeah, there's a way to lose. Absolutely.
You know what I mean? So, like I said, man, I expect us to really, get a positive. I think Palace will be more tougher than Leeds. I think Leeds will be more open. Palace will be a difficult one. But I see why we're playing this confidence. I see no reason why we shouldn't be going there and getting the
yeah,
win, man.
We're
You know what I'm
definitely
saying,
aiming
man?
for all wins in those games. Of course, City, we are the underdogs, but there's no reason why we can't go there and give them a game and try and get a result. 110%. We have to. The Europa League games, yeah, we should be dealing with them. Palace away will be tough, but we can get a result there, and Leeds at home. It's not going to be easy, players.
Nice mini holiday in Cyprus.
Yeah, 100%, mate.
I know
Everyone's
Reds
gonna be
who were
taking on
going.
them.
Jammy sods.
Are they okay?
They're staying
You know
in
what I mean?
Paphos and just get the bus or the train up there. Nicosia around there.
Yeah, man. Guys, keep smashing the like up on the video,
Big up,
people. Man. I don't know how
Diamond.
many likes we're on right now, but I hope we're at least on 400 likes, people. So let's get them likes up and make sure you guys follow these guys on their socials, man. But like I said, man, people, the vlog will be out at 10:30. You know, when the goal went in, the Anthony goal, my phone dropped, man. I was telling the guy, yo, my phone, but I was like, you know what, let's just celebrate first, man. Then I had to go get my phone. Then my phone was still there, and I thought it was crashed, man. Then it recovered for somehow. That glass one that I paid, the screen protector, bro. Listen, it survived, mate.
I'm surprised you get signal where you are. I can't get signal where
I get signal, man. I can't lie. Vodafone, you know what I mean? Big up Vodafone.
As soon as you get in the stadium, you can't get nothing. And the only thing that does work is the Man United app. Amazing that you can't get phone signal, WhatsApp, Facebook don't work, emails, nothing. Yeah, but the Man United app is crystal clear as day.
Yeah, 100%, man. Any honourable mentions today? I thought Malacia, man. We haven't spoken about Malacia enough, you know. What a game he had. You see that that tackle at the end? That tackle at the end, yeah. That is Malacia to a T. Never gives up, man. Never gives up.
What I say about him, because he was up against a tricky customer in Saka, and there was a couple of times Saka got the best out of it, got the better of him, but he stood up to the challenge. You know what I'm saying? And he didn't lose his head. He wasn't rash, and he dealt with him pretty comfortably. Because when you think about what did Saka really do, yeah, he scored the goal, but that's not on Malacia for him scoring the goal. That's elsewhere. So yeah, man, I'm pleased with it, and I think he'll only get better as he gets more confident as well. And once we get on the ball more, I think we'll see more of his attacking attributes, because we've seen him more time from a defensive standpoint, and he's a good outlet as well, great athlete. But hopefully we get to see more of him in the final third, like crossing the ball into the box, those type of things. But props to them all, him, Dalot as well. Another honorable mention, another great game. Been a great outlet. I've been saying this, modern day fullback. I think his engine is incredible. This guy does not stop on that right wing whatsoever. 80th minute, 90th minute, he's still getting forward.
I think Dalot played well today as well.
Yeah, Dalot. Again, he's proved me wrong. I can't lie to you, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't fault the guy Dalot. You know what I mean? I thought to myself, you know what, man? He gets bullied a lot, man. But his kind of determination and his endeavor and the fact that he's defensively
feeding off Varane and Martinez's attitude. He's feeding off the attitude. And there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, it's giving him confidence.
Because he's being backed up now. That's what it is. He's got backup. That's what it is. He's got backup, and he's confident. And football confidence.
When he sees Harry Maguire making mistakes, he's like, what the?
It's the roll of the eyes. That's why you see them defending. Look at the way they are even celebrating tackles. And De Gea's. I've never seen De Gea hug Maguire or Lindelof like he hugged Martinez. You know what I'm saying? After the game,
maybe put their hands around his throat.
Yeah, choke him. But it's never a hug. It's never no love. So that's what it is.
Yo, listen. I can't lie, man. It's
lots of Diaz and Martinelli, man. Lock them both up.
Yeah, 100%, man. And you know what? Yeah, what for me I like about him now is he's very, very, you know, he's assured of himself in certain situations. Like, he doesn't have to go and, you know, go to the other side of the touchline and join the attack. We've got the attack there. Certain times we've got to narrow, you've got to tuck in. His intelligence game has just gone through the roof, man. And you know what? I give credit where it's due. One thing I don't do is carry on with agendas, in it. Like, I give credit where it's due. I'm okay to take the humble pie. There's some other people that don't want to do that and they keep carrying on an agenda. Listen, we're gonna praise them when they do well and criticize them when they do wrong. It's simple as that. But now we've got a manager now who we don't have to, as fans, shout anymore and whatnot, because the manager knows.
Yeah,
he knows.
You know why? The manager manages. That's what it is. The manager.
Players from last season, they were crying because they were getting moaned at. Why are you moaning at me, even though it's your fault and you're doing it? And now they're running scared. I've got to start actually doing stuff right and working. So it's great to see the fear of God thrown into Luke Shaw and Harry Maguire. No sympathy, because you've had it so easy in the last year or so. Welcome to fear.
Absolutely.
100%.
He's saying honorable mentions. I just got to mention Eriksen again because I just thought he was that good.
Oh, man. We could mention him all day, man.
I just thought he was that good. Like I said, and it is ridiculous the way he just keeps the ball ticking over. And again, I say again, it's such an underrated trait. And you don't notice how important it is until it's not there. And we've seen it in
fans love that when he set up that third one.
I bet they did. Yeah. Spurs fans were probably gassed. Absolutely.
You know what I mean? We got into the space. They were naive. We got into the space. I think Ten Hag said to him, yo, listen, let's now take an extra edge to our attack now. And then we went for it. We managed the game well. And that's what, again, we did right. And Arteta did wrong. So give credit to the manager. Give credit to Ten Hag.
He's still demanding more. He's even said it on with Roy Keane tonight. He's still demanding more. There's still got more to, still more to come.
He's making sure they don't get carried away. Both feet on the ground. Like we can do that. But he's making sure no complacency kicks in, and it's still a way more. And he knows
feet on the ground. Get back to reality. Get back on that pitch tomorrow. Means nothing. Enjoy the moment. Get back in on tomorrow.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
You know what I'm saying? So Erik Ten Hag, man of the match. Yep. 100%, man. You know what I mean? Because I just feel like for me, we're all in one now. And it's got a rhythm. It's got the team ready. Like I said, the Casemiros of this world will come into the team in due course. Like, we don't need to put pressure as a fan base for certain players to come in. Like, they will come in. I think that's one thing I think I'm going to work on as well, is that just trust the manager, innit? He knows what he's doing. And whatever happens, innit? This is a manager that sees it in the training ground. He knows what styles work. He knows what kind of players are adaptable to this system. He's seeing Eriksen and McTominay are working well together. You know what I mean? That's just the bottom line. And
I want to see Ronaldo and Casemiro adapt to the Europa League. He's got to
play. Yeah, like they're going to play. They'll probably play on Thursday.
He's going to be a reality check. He's going to hit him. It'll be like, wow, this ain't Champions League, mate.
No, but, Ten Hag back the manager.
In Europe, we've got to do it.
Well, like you said it there, but then that's what I've been on the entire time from the start of the season. From we lost the 2 games, let's see what the manager can do. How we saying the manager's good enough or not good enough of the sample size of 2 games? I'm saying let's see how it goes. Give him 10 games, 15 games. See how he juggles both the Premier League and the Europa League. What happens when injuries start happening? What happens when a bad result happens? Except like we need to wait for these things. These are how does he juggle double game weeks, stuff like that. So far, so good. We 4 in a row. When's the last time we won 4 in a row? Deserved wins as well. It wasn't like he was against. It's not like he was against
Ollie days, wasn't it?
Yeah, like early Ollie days, interim manager Ollie probably, or just after like lockdown, like probably then. So it's like props to Ten Hag. Give that man his plaudits. I'm saying props to him, man.
Yeah. I don't know if you can hear the fireworks, but like I said, celebration in Manchester, man. You know what I mean, lads? It's looking good, man, tonight. You know what I'm saying? Manchester.
Fireworks. I can't, my window's open. I can't hear anything.
I heard
fireworks, man. Coming on the wind.
You know what I'm saying? Do you think we'll finish above Arsenal? Listen, all I know is that, exactly. And you know what these Arsenal fans are talking the most? You still got a novice manager in Arteta.
Yes.
Still naive.
Absolutely.
That's where the difference. Managers will be the difference as well, you know.
They were all like set out end of last season, weren't they? So
the likes of
they were all like set in. So make up your mind. What do you want? You want to stick a twist? Because if you get rid, he's doing something good. And if you get rid of him, you're back to square one. It's your call, Arsenal. I'm telling you.
Yeah. You know what I mean? So I just feel like for me, you know what? When Harry Maguire came on, I was like, the time even stopped. That's what the worst thing about it was. It was just the time stopped.
I lost my shit. I'm sorry, I really lost it. What are you
Andy was going mad.
No, I'm screaming. No! Top of my voice, and people are laughing at me. It's like, oh God, anyone got any medication? Like, for God's sake, I had my head in my hands. I don't. Harry Maguire with 15 minutes to go. I was like, God, please no. To be fair, he did okay. He made a tackle because it was a mistake from Casemiro.
Lisandro Martinez as well, like I said, You know what I mean? Another one. Again, improving
What he said,
that header for me was unbelievable. That header.
Which header was this? Which one?
The one where the ball came over the top and Jesus was about to get it and then he headed it away.
Okay. Now I just had to clarify which one you was talking about. Yeah, Martinez has been very good, but I said whether he's successful or not at Manchester United won't be because of his height. There'll be so many other factors. All these people talk about his height, and I've seen taller defenders be losing aerial duels. I've seen certain world-class right backs get dunked on at the back post, but people don't want to talk about that. Like, people are all quiet. It's like, again, rival fans are going to have a laugh and a joke, but Martinez has been he's not had a bad game yet. He's not had a bad game, and the partnership him and Varane are forming.
People are desperate for him. The haters are desperate for him to have a stinker.
Absolutely.
Really,
that's what I mean. And that's the problem in it. Of we only have 2 maybe good centre backs in it. You know what I mean? And that's a scary bit. Like, if we bring on Maguire, that's where things get shaken. That's why we have to pray that Varane stays fit.
It's on Varane and Martinez to stay fit.
I'm sure we'll add again. We'll add in the next transfer window.
Hopefully we'll add a centre back. Yes.
Maybe something will happen in January. You say the owners are still running scared, so you got to appease the fans. Next year, I'm sure Ten Hag will identify more fullbacks, centre backs, new striker. So but that's for the future. Let's just enjoy the Sunday night, enjoy the moment, and Arsenal wings clipped.
Yeah, 100%, man. We can move over now. We can go into the game against sorry, people, that there's fireworks out there.
No stress.
Yeah, Sociedad. You know what I mean? We can move to Sociedad. We can enjoy that one. Hopefully, through the youngsters should play. Donny van der Beek, apparently got injured, didn't he?
Did he?
No, did he get injury?
Did he?
Apparently, people say, was he on the bench today?
He was on the bench today.
He got injured in the warm-up.
I swear he was on the bench today.
Apparently, someone saying he got injured in the warm-up.
I'll have a look now. Hold it. I'm literally having a look at the bench as we speak.
And play some youngsters. Garnacho.
Yeah, definitely gonna play some youngsters.
Garnacho. I reckon we should play. Wan-Bissaka should come back in. You know what I mean?
The new goalie.
Nah, he wasn't on the bench, so he probably did get injured.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
He wasn't on the bench.
What's he called?
Dubravka.
The new goalie gave him a chance as well. Alanga.
Fred will play. Casemiro will play. Donny, if he was fit, depending on the injury.
Ronaldo.
Ronaldo will play. The back four, your Maguire's, Lindelofs, Shaw, Wan-Bissaka, maybe some youngsters as well. Yeah, and we should beat Sociedad.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, the fear of God and the fear of failure, it should bring out a better. They should bring out better results from him.
Yeah, 100%, man. Big up Farid. He says, big up panel, GGMU at Arsenal. Hold that. And Lemmy says here, do you guys think that Cristiano Ronaldo is still an issue, or is it all good now? I don't think it's probably been an issue between the managers. That's why I've always kind of made clear, like, I don't think it's been an issue with the managers. It's maybe between the club and Ronaldo, and that's why we're waiting for this whole, it's meant to come out with some statement.
With the acquisitions, I think you can see he's happy. He was applauding the goal for Martinez, stood up like that. So I think he's well happy, and it's changed it a bit.
I think with that. Yeah, sorry, go on, Andy. Sorry.
Yeah, he's a bit more mellowed now. And he's like, okay, actually, we're doing something. Because if we had, like, say, Rabiot and Arnautovic, I don't think Ronaldo will be applauding them today if we'd have fucking lost. But it's amazing how a big guy called Jim Ratcliffe can say something and galvanise everybody, and all of a sudden, we've just got 180 million.
Yeah, 100%.
It's a crazy world, because they're still running scared and they still want to hold on to their cash cow.
Yeah.
Hopefully, say we'll keep going with this, and it'll be interesting in the next transfer window. Is it all gone? Is the budget gone?
Well, what I'd say about Ronaldo is he's being utilized how he should be utilized. Squad player, impact sub. He's not starting week in, week out, and we're seeing a better him. We've seen it today. We've seen it against Leicester as well, where he almost scored a couple times and got that's it. Like, my whole issue with Ronaldo is Ronaldo said he wanted to leave. But when he said he wanted to leave, let him go.
I think he'll start.
Yeah, and you know what? I think he'll do fine in the Europa League. He will score goals in the Europa. I think he'll score against Sociedad. No problem about it. Like, he could play a major part in us winning that competition, and that'd be great. I'm saying final game for us is him in the Europa League final.
personal pride. He's downgraded.
No, your ego took a hit.
Even I felt Messi never played in Europa League, but it's a European competition. Take it serious.
Take it serious, man. This is where you're at now, man. You're 37. Like that's what it is. You're no longer that. You put yourself out in the market.
Add that trophy to your set. Add that trophy to the set.
Yeah.
Mourinho's won a lot. Mourinho's got the set, so
go win the Europa League.
Win the set.
Go win the Europa League. Absolutely.
Absolutely, man. Big up to Rand says the vibe around the team is amazing. The streets rattled because I'm kissing the badge.
Yeah, he kissed the badge. He kissed the badge on the
that's what I said. That's what I'm saying.
On his watch along. Well, on the stream after. I was on there. Yeah. He did.
Yeah, I need to watch it, by the way. You get me? So now, big up to Rance, man. You get me? Like, I was just, bro, the amount of people that were coming up to me after the game, man, they were like, "Yo, what the, like this? You've been there at Old Trafford, Andy, in terms after the game and how depressed everyone's been, man. Like now, people are starting to hug each other now. You know what I mean?
I'm hugging complete strangers. I'm hugging complete strangers, and it's weird. They were high-fiving, fist bumping. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, it's a great feeling to be. It's like, even my dad's laughing at me. I'm getting fist bumps. I'm getting photographs from people of all walks of life, different parts of the planet.
Love that, man.
Yeah, pictures with me. My brother was taking pictures for everybody. I'm screaming, "Where's my PA?"
You need one, Andy, man. You're a superstar, man.
For 2 minutes to look at the Glazer demonstration. Andy, can I have a picture? Can I have a picture? You're selling
yourself short, man. You're a star, man. You're selling yourself short. You're a superstar, man. That's how you say it. I need to get to OT. Because the
man, get there, man.
I'm gonna get there for a couple of games.
Yeah, you need 100%. To get there for a match.
I'm gonna get there. Yeah.
We need a Saturday match. We will get a Saturday match till Christmas at 3:00. We need a 3:00.
Yeah, when it's 3:00, I'll get to us. I'm gonna get to a couple games, 100%. Definitely.
Yeah, 100%. We might have a few like 12:30 on a Sunday. We might have a few 2 p.m.
Chelsea's been moved to a Saturday. It's been moved back from a Sunday. There's no confirmed time of it yet, though. That I do.
I have to get there for that because that'd be rocking. Yeah, I'm gonna try and get there for a couple of games.
No, it's at Stamford Bridge. That
was that the bridge? Hey, anyone who's got away tickets there, I love to go to the bridge. Never been either.
Yeah, man, 100%. Man. We'll sort out, man. We'll sort out.
Shout me, man. I want to go to a Big 6 away game because I've never been and I know the place would be rocking. You know what I'm saying? Like, in terms of their away support.
So you got your contacts down London, mate. I'm sure you better know a Chelsea fan.
Yeah, I'm a Chelsea. Yeah, but they always say, "Oh, yeah, we'll get you in the home end." Like, no, I'm good. Get me in the away end. I don't want to be in no home end.
Yeah.
That's selfish. You might know somebody.
Oh no, like that. I know Chelsea fans though, so I'm gonna shout them. I do know Chelsea. I do know the Chelsea lot to see what's what. Definitely.
Yeah, no.
And you lot get the likes up, man. I already know the likes is way too long.
Yeah. I'm gonna wrap it up now. I'm just put the wrong link in for the match day vlog, people.
Nice guy, man.
I'm gonna pin it on.
Yeah, pin it. I'll be watching it later.
I'm definitely gonna watch that because you with that mic, with that passionate rant, you need to go into preaching. You know what I'm saying? I feel I could take over the world after watching that.
Yo,
that was brilliant with the microphone. You upgraded the equipment.
We upgrade, man. That's what we do, man. Like United did. Upgraded HAG. I upgraded as well because now it's a different Man United. Listen, people, we're gonna wrap it up here. Make sure, guys, it's premiering in exactly 30 minutes, people. So go watch it while you're watching a match of the day. Watch it simultaneously, whatever you want to do. Big up to everybody. Andy Tate, it's been a pleasure. Unfortunately, we couldn't meet today, but definitely next time.
I seen you from afar, mate. I seen you from afar.
That's all that matters, that's all that matters, isn't it? In spirit, that's what they say. But yeah, man, big up to Andy Tate for coming out. And make sure, guys, to follow Flawless Sarcasm City TV. Link is in the description below. Make sure you check out his content. And yeah, man, people, I'm back tomorrow with Nuruddin for the Straight Jacket podcast.
I bet he
nearly couldn't make it. You know, he found a ticket last minute. So big up to you for everyone sorting him out. But yeah, man, Straight Jacket podcast tomorrow, 5:30. Arsenal. Hold that, eh?